Hey friends, it's Yogi Steve, founder of Runyon Canyon Yoga and Outlier Strength, where discipline becomes habit. I thought I would talk you through some of my training, let you know what I'm thinking about while I'm working out, and just talk about training in general. So I train about 3 days a week for about 75 minutes at a time. That tends to be the most common question I get is, how often do I train? So I really only train Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays right now. I train for anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half. And I only train heavy every other session, so that means every 5 days I train heavy. On the alternating day, I do stuff like push-ups, bodyweight squats, pull-ups, and a lot of mace work. But today is a heavy day, meaning I'm concentrating on just a couple of exercises and trying to go heavy, which means I'm working in a pretty low rep range. I'm working like 2 to 6 rep sets here. So this is alternating press with a clean in between. So I'm doing a clean, press it once, a clean, press it twice on each side, a clean, press it 3 times. So these are my warm-ups. I already did the 16s. These are the 20s. Everything is feeling pretty good. I'm getting over this old problem with my elbow that is probably at about 85%, but it's definitely making a pretty good comeback. So I consider everything up to the 24s to be pretty much my warm-up weight. So these are the 24 kilogram bells. And my goal today was to do 5 sets of the pyramid round with the 24s and 1 set with the 28s. So this is probably here my 3rd set, and I'm just kind of evaluating, seeing if I feel strong, if I want to jump up and try the 28s. And you know, this weight is moving pretty quick no matter what. With this type of this exercise, every set is pretty much hard, just because there's, it's like a dozen reps total per set. So that was my 3rd 24 kg set. And I decided with the 28, since I hadn't cleaned them for a while and I'm kind of protecting my lower back and elbow, that I would just do a ladder where I clean it, do a single on each side like I just did there. And then I'm going to do this here. I'm going to clean it and do a double. So I'll press left, right. And eventually I work up to a triple. And that's really all I did with the 28s. I didn't really want to go crazy with them. I haven't picked them up in a long time. It's 125 pounds. And I'm really mostly concerned with my back. I don't want to load my back too heavily just yet. I'm only a few months back into training after being injured pretty badly almost all last year. And this is the triple that I believe I did with the 28s. I mean, it's moving pretty quick. It looks like it's moving faster than it feels. It definitely felt heavy. And I'm sorry about these shitty, incomplete screens and angles, but I'll get some better lenses and I have a camera on its way. So those are the 28s. And then I did 3 sets with the 24s, 1 with the 28, 1 ladder with the 28. Then I still had 2 more rounds to go with the 24s. And at this point, I'm about 70 minutes into the session, so I've been doing clean and alternating presses for 70 minutes. It's really one of my favorite ways to work out. I feel like this is how you get big and strong. You pick an exercise that works a lot of muscle groups at once, and you work it for at least an hour at a time. And of course, the other part of the formula is then you have to eat and rest and recover. I think most people underestimate how much rest and recovery, how important and how hard it is to do. So training hard is almost easy compared to recovering hard. And I guess here I am setting up for my last set of the day with the 24s. And I'm just gonna hopefully get a set of 5 here. So yeah, last set. I definitely was running out of gas here. The weights are moving pretty quickly. I mean, I think it should be any kettlebeller's goal to pick up, any male kettlebeller's goal to pick up a pair of 24s and just whip these fuckers around. These definitely started getting heavy. I remember the last rep here was real serious and, just real hard. So this is the last set. Let's see here. Looking pretty good. Yeah, that's the left. I got 1 more on the right. It's going to be a grinder. Looks faster on video, but it was hard. And good finish to the session. So then I ate. I got some awesome uncured bacon, my favorite. I got some amazing Vital pastured eggs. I eat about 3 or 4 dozen of these every week. Fuck your cholesterol levels, it's a myth. Here's the bacon, there's the eggs. I think I ate like 5 eggs. Always cook the eggs in the bacon. That's it, Yogi Steve, Outlier Strength, where discipline becomes habit. Ooh, hold on a second. Here's the finished meal. Baked potatoes, eggs go in there. I always make a bowl. I like how some people claim they invented the bowl. Bacon, eggs, potatoes, chop that shit up. Awesome. Thanks, Yogi Steve, Outlier Strength.